Yeah, man. Righteous Consultant 333. I'm back for the people, back to drop gems, back to help you, to get financial freedom so you don't have to be a slave. Literally, man. This is the modern day slavery. And it don't matter what color you are, they slaving to everybody, literally. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to be a slave or not. You don't have to, especially with the technology they have at these days. Back in them times, they didn't have none of this shit. Man, we have all type of stuff right now at our fingertips. It just we so ignorant to stuff that we don't know that you could literally free yourself. You know what I mean? Just off of credit alone. As far as being, most people, situation is financial situation, and it's already an artificial situation. That been brought down to us by the so-called government. You wasn't created to be a worker and had to, work and do all this stupid stuff they have us do to pay for fruits and vegetables that our ancestors planted for us for free, pay for water, all this type of stupid shit. We already know this shit is by design. It's designed for us to be slaves, all of us. But this is why I be trying to help people, and kick this game and this knowledge so you can, undo the damage that was done to us by the so-called government, the so-called people that are supposed to have our backs. Now, credit is a big tool. That's why they don't teach us this shit. That's why they don't even mention it in school. And it's crazy. Why would you not teach us this or give it the fundamentals of so-called credit in school when everything we need or in life it evolves around credit. When you buy a home or apartment or a car, new car, used car, appliances, everything it evolves around credit. So why not teach us the bare necessities? Why? Because they want you to have it hard. Because it's no incentive for these other businesses for everybody to have good credit. Like I always make the example of the dealership situation. Say for instance you want to go get a car. It don't have to be $1 million car. It's a simple car. You go to the dealership and you try to get a car. They run your credit, right? They run your credit and you got a good credit score. Say you got an 800, high 700 credit score. 9 out of 10 that you ain't gonna have to put no money down because your credit is good. Not only that, you will have to pay a low APR. Your interest rate's gonna be low because your credit is good. Now, when your credit is bad, you have to come with a down payment. Not only you have to come with a down payment, your APR, your interest rate is gonna be high. So you pay for things twice when you have bad credit. So these other companies, they pay TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and all the other fake little credit reporting agencies that acting like they bureaus when they not. They pay these companies, these private owned companies that sell our data. They pay these companies to keep negative items on our credit report when they don't supposed to. Even if you did file bankruptcy, even if you did owe that credit card and it went late and delinquent, all that type of money to collections, it doesn't matter. It's a lot of different things they have to cover and do to be able to be allowed to have that showing to other people. You don't know that. You don't know that. Most people don't know that. They think, well, it was mine, so these are bureaus and they by the government, so they gonna do what they want to. No, there are laws in place to fight back because they are not. The government didn't give these people that title. It's just a title. They just went on with it. They just went along with it. It's called a assumed position. And people ignorance assume that they are official when they're not official. This is a regular for-profit company that steal our data and sell it to other companies. And we didn't give these people permission to do that. You have a right to privacy. It's laws intact that all them negative items that you have on your so-called credit report don't have to be shown. It don't have to be shown. You can actually get them off. Now that don't mean that you actually don't owe the company anything. There's a way around that too though. Say for instance you went to Bank of America and you got a credit card and it went bad and it went into collections whatever. Now you could get that off your credit report, but Bank of America probably ain't gonna do no business with you again like that. But who cares though? It's a million other different banks. You don't have to have bad credit. That's what I'm getting at. You don't have to be living in poverty. And once you understand credit, man, you will never go broke again. Once you understand that you can have good credit at will, and by having good personal credit, that You could use your personal credit to establish business funding. Business funding. The whole thing is you want to be able to have a business or even buy a business because it's more incentives. The government gives you more incentives by owning a business. You get tax write-offs and all type of stuff. It's more of an incentive instead of just working for somebody and you stuck at a cap. You stuck at a cap. Inflation's eating through your paycheck, and you just stuck. You always want to have multiple streams of income. There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, but just staying at a 9 to 5 in an economy like this is suicide because you're not going to be able to make it. Especially if you got a family. We're not even talking about living extravagant and doing extra shit. We talking about just living. It's hard just to live. 90%, 80% of your paycheck is going towards rent. Wake up, y'all. You don't have to live like this, man. Now, if you want to, so be it. You can't make a grown person do anything. But the people that's unaware of this information, and the people that want to make a change for yourself and for the people that you say you love, all you got to do is just do it like Nike. Just do it. You know what I mean? I paid to learn this information. I invested in myself, and I paid to learn this information that I'm telling you guys for free. I'm not giving you all the sauce, but I'm letting you know that it's a way out. And you don't got to be doing no illegal shit. If people know this information right here, it will be a lot of unnecessary crimes. Them crimes would have they wouldn't even been done. Because most people crimes are survival crimes. Most people crimes are survival crimes. If we knew this information back then, a lot of people wouldn't even be in the prison system, in the jail system. Straight up. It's crazy how much money you can get legally by knowing this information, man. You could sue Experian and Equifax and TransUnion for doing the stuff they doing. Straight up, they gonna pay you all because it's only so many people that know about this, man. Once I found this out, I'm like, this is crazy. This shit it's a game. It's rigged. It's a straight game. This shit is not real. It's a corporation. All this the cute little things that you heard about. America's a corporation. It's a business. All that shit is true though. It's true. But what's the point of knowing this shit if you're not, you know what I mean, benefit from it? Apply the information that you know so you can get out the situation that you're in. Most people's situations and problems is financial. You don't have to have that though. Especially once you understand what's going on. You got these companies that's selling our information, and all you got to do is nail them. All you got to do is nail them, or do a few things to nail them, sue them, and settle for a big payout. You can make a living off this shit. I'm trying to help people, and I helped a lot of people. There's no need for me to, to scam or do. It don't make no sense because we going after the biggest crooks and the scams. It's these agencies, man. This is crazy. That's why the government had these rules in place. These rules been in place since the 70s. People don't know about none of this stuff like that, man. This is crazy. You need to know. You don't need to be an expert, but you need to know at least the bare necessity, the basics, so you can protect yourself. If a company come to you right now and try to sue you, you won't know what to do. If they garnish your paycheck right now, you wouldn't know what to do. You be shitting bricks. And you don't even have to go for that. Because they illegal, doing that shit illegally anyway. But since you ignorant, meaning you don't know something that you're supposed to know, that they're going to get away with murder. Not only you could sue them from doing that to you, you could get a bag from them doing that to you. And whatever they were suing you for, it will be deleted because they don't supposed to be on there anyway. Because it's a lot of different channels they have to do, and a lot of different T's and I's they have to dot and cross. And they can't do it. Say, for instance, like I always use Bank of America as an example. You owe the company. Say you owe Bank of America and a credit card and went into collections and another company bought the debt and they trying to tell you to pay up. Don't you know that you don't have to pay anything to these people? No collection, especially when they buy the debt. They don't even have the original paperwork. You can send a debt validation letter to these creditors and so-called credit bureaus, asking how do they validate the debt, and they're gonna have to give you certain things to show that this is how they done it, and they can't. How can they validate a debt that you didn't even make a debt with them? You didn't even do business with these people. They went and bought debt and trying to collect on some debt that was from a whole other company. That's bogus. But you'll go along with it, and you don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that. I got an ebook that show you how to get out that situation. I can get out anything that's negative on your credit report. I can get off. It's not magic. It's just knowing the right laws to apply, because these laws come with violations. Getting shit off your credit is easy. Motherfuckers trying to get a bag for having bad credit. I'm getting people bags for having bad credit, and I'm getting a percentage out of it. Straight up. You got bad credit, I'm giving you a bag because it doesn't supposed to be on your credit report, because they breaking rules and regulations. Period, point blank. It don't matter if it's your shit or not. If you actually own it, it don't matter. They know that they don't supposed to be having it on your credit report. They don't supposed to have it on there, regardless if you own it or not. If it was yours or not, it don't supposed to be on there. That's what people not understanding. You know? And people are getting paid. The ones that know this information, they getting paid, man. They settling. They settling before you even get to court and stuff like that. They settling. You could go to arbitration, you could go to small claims, or you could go to federal court. It depends on the situation. It's just setting these motherfuckers up so they will so you can get paid afterwise. It's certain things you have to do. I'm not gonna tell you that for free. I have to pay to learn that, but I can help you. You damn sure I'm gonna help you. I don't want you to succeed. I get a small fee from helping you succeed. So it's not in my interest to scam you or for you not to succeed. I'm helping people at the same time. I'm helping myself too. Straight up. You don't have to have bad credit. Then once your credit is good, your personal credit is good, you can be in position to get business funding. You want to be able to get business funding. You want to be able to use your good credit as like a guarantor, saying that you're liable, you're trustworthy. So they've been wanting to fund you business money, business funding. You want to get business funding because you can use that same money at a low interest and buy business or even start a business. You don't know what type of business to start, just think of some stuff. Pay people to learn some shit. People paying to go to college and shit like that and can't even use the stuff you going to school for. You going to debt $100,000, $200,000 to learn some shit that you can't even use. Pay somebody to learn some shit you could use right now so you could get rich off of. Straight up, it's easy, and use the bank money to do it. Then once you learn that information, use the bank money to fund the business. Then the money you start making off the business, you use that money and start paying the loan back. By you having these certain bank cards, the credit cards, they giving you like 12, 18 months, zero interest. So your bill's not going to be high for a whole year. Some of them 18 months. That's how the rich get rich. This is a game. We didn't know the game, y'all. We know the game now. It's up to you to want to be stupid and be poor. Fuck that. You don't have to go out that way. You don't have to. You're getting rich off of other people's money. The bank getting rich off your money right now. You putting all your money in the bank. And the bank is lending it out right now and giving you 0.000 whatever. Nothing. They're giving you nothing. They use your money to get rich right now. You always want to have your money working right now. You want to have your money in different little things. Type of assets. You want to buy assets. Either that's crypto, stocks, real estate. You want to have assets. We've been taught wrong purposely to be at the bottom forever. Wake the fuck up, y'all. Wake the fuck up. Why you think they're not telling us this shit in school? Our school curriculum comes from Rockefellers. They already said they don't want a country, or whatever the fuck they said. They said they don't want a thinking people. They want a class of workers. They literally told you they don't want a class of thinking people. They want a class of fucking workers, a nation of thinkers. They want a nation of workers. And that's what they got. They don't want motherfuckers to know how to think. They want NPCs to be, shit that, they want people to do what they told type shit. They don't want motherfuckers to know how to think. This is a no-brainer, nigga. This is a no-brainer. I'm not the only person that knows this information, but I'm delivering it in a way for you to understand it. I'm not saying it all technical to the point it's over your fucking head. I'm saying it in layman's terms. Anybody can understand this shit. That You can get rich off of credit. If you got bad credit, it don't matter because you can get all that shit off. And you could sue for even having it on there because they put it on there illegally. It don't matter if that was your credit card. It don't matter if you owed that loan. It don't matter if you filed bankruptcy. It don't matter if you owe child support. None of that shit's supposed to be on there, period. It's rules and regulations for them to have these certain things on your credit report, and they not going to buy it. And they know you don't know nothing about it, so they screwing you. You can get a bag just by knowing this information, and you can help other people free themselves financially. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I'm helping people after people after people help free themselves. So they don't have to be on a 9-to-5 slave. Buy your time back. You can be with your family or whatever the hell you want to do. Buy your time back. You know what I mean? So this shit is a no-brainer. And if you look at this simple Google search right here, not Google, what's this? I was on ChatGPT. I asked them Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. I said, are they bureaus and do they sell our data? It said, yes, correct. Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are not government agencies. I've been telling motherfuckers this. It's what they call an assumed position. They pretty much snatched that position up and made people think that they are credit bureaus when they are not. The government haven't gave them that title. They are a for-profit company. They are a private company. They are not government agencies. They get sued by government agencies. Only one credit bureau, and that's the CFPB. What's that? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Consumer Financial Protection, CFPB, yeah. That's what that is. So they telling you they selling our data right here. And they telling you that they not, government agencies. This is just a simple ChatGPT search. They telling you that these motherfuckers are not government agencies and they selling your information. They selling our information, man. They getting rich off our ignorance. You don't have to be ignorant. You don't have to, be broke. I know this not for everybody, but for the people this is for, though. I mean, tap in. Righteous Consultant, man, 333.com. I got an eBook if you got a situation for us, like, you got collections agencies, hitting you up all day, all night. You can sue these motherfuckers. You can back them off. You can have that stopped. You can get the collections off. Not only can you get the collections off, you can get paid for it. If your check gets garnished, you can stop that immediately. You can get your money back and get paid for them even doing you like that. I'm not a lawyer. I just understand the law. I understand this bullshit as law. I'm just using their law like they using it against us. I'm using it on them. And it's only so they'd rather shut me up and settle out, where they gonna settle out for, because it's you got millions of people that's ignorant to this fact. So the few of us that actually know what's going on, and that suing these motherfuckers, they gonna shut us up and pay us out fast. If they making $100 billion a year and it may cost them $50-60 million to shut some people up for that year, you think they're not gonna pay? Of course they're gonna fucking pay. If they profit $100 billion off of people ignorance and it only costs them less than 1% to shut motherfuckers up like me that know what's going on, you think they not? It's gonna be a continual cycle. It's only so many of us that actually know what's going on and it's actually doing something about it and making a business out of it. Anything that's negative on your credit, I could get off because I know the laws to get them off. Straight up, it's coming off. That's without a doubt. It takes 7 years to take your shit off if you don't do nothing about it. Why wait 7 years to have something come off when it'll probably take you less than 6 months to get it off, and you get it back? I can get anything off your credit report. We didn't took off all type of shit off of people. Child support, bankruptcy, repossessions, evictions, all that shit. That don't supposed to be on your credit report. That's not what your credit report is for. It isn't supposed to be on there. I'm not making this shit up. You can look at the consumer laws. You can type in consumer laws and go over them. It's a lot of them. But the ones that's affecting us, the shit that's affecting us, is laws to get yourself up from under that shit. And you know what I mean? I'm just helping people for a fee. You know, you get what you want, I get what I want. I'm helping people for a fee. Anything negative on your credit, I can get it all straight up. Just by using consumer laws. And the other method that I use, and I'm not going to tell you this for free on YouTube or any type of, no, I'm not going to just tell you that. Because I pay to learn this. But if you got a problem, I could get to the negative accounts all. I could set you up for business funding and all that. That's what we do. After we get people, accounts clear, they want to get business funding, they go through us, we give them business funding because we have relationship with the managers. We tied in. We got relationship with different bank managers. Instead of you applying for yourself online or whatever and getting the, a small credit card line, you go through me and you're going to get something high for sure because we going through different channels to get this shit done. We going through the manager. They already know who underwriting is. They already know what it takes to get maximum funding, and they pushing for maximum funding. So I mean, we lining it up like that too. It's nothing to get a person $500,000 or $250,000 in funding. That's nothing. You can get that off of one bank, and you can go to multiple banks because the way they do it, they pull from the one bank probably, say for instance Chase, they probably pull from Experian. Say Bank of America probably pull from Experian. Say U.S. Bank probably pull from Experian. I'm just using the example. That's 3 different banks you could go to that pull all from the Experian side. Say if you go to Navy Federal and all these other different little banks, they probably pull from Equifax or TransUnion. You just line the banks up according to where they pull from. You can go to 9 banks and get 9 fucking different credit cards. Each credit card can have $40,000, $50,000 on it, depending. It's nothing. It's nothing to get a $500,000, $250,000 in funding on the strategy and the stuff that we implement. That's nothing. And the only thing we charge is 10%. You go in there doing yourself, you might get a $10,000, $15,000 credit card. They're not gonna give you what we getting because we going through the managers. You can go through yourself, but you're not gonna get a high limit. Then it's gonna take you a long time to get that. They give you a $10,000 credit card. You're gonna have to wait 6 months probably to get to get a higher limit. When you could have just went through us and got the top limit and just paid a funky 10%. You know what I mean? It takes money to make money. And you want to get money on your business side because it's a whole different animal compared to your personal side. You get a $20,000 personal credit card, you use half that, your utilization go to the roof, and it brings your score down because it's not meant to be operated like that. On the business side, they know it takes money to make money. You max out your business credit card. Say if you got a $50,000 business credit card, you liquidate that, meaning taking all the money off that credit card. Their credit score, nothing happened to it because they know it takes money to make money. They want you to spend that business money and pay back out of interest. Who gives a fuck when you got a low interest and you got $250,000 and you have a plan and you know what to do with it? You're not just all willy-nilly buying bullshit and crashing out and you back in the hole. We could get that shit knocked off again too though, but why do that? Why not do things right? Learn something so you don't have to be in this cycle. Pay somebody to learn something. Airbnb, real estate, e-commerce. It's all type of stuff. You could trucking. It's once you have the money, you could pay somebody to learn this stuff and go in with a plan and succeed. Most people's problem is just the money. People have good ideas right now, they just don't have the funding. All businesses need money. That's where we come in at. Not only we clean your credit, we help you get funding. I'm also about to come with a do-it-yourself platform that you can pretty much do it yourself. AI platform, consumer law friendly, that you can print your credit. You pull your credit report. Only thing you will be paying for is your credit report, which is like $30 a month. But everything else is free. You just plan for your credit report. You implement your credit report, and it go off your credit report, and it suggests you how to attack it because it's AI and it's consumer law. So I'm about to have that real soon for you guys too. We clean credit for you guys. We do business fund. We do all that. Or you could do it yourself. I have the letters. You could do it yourself. I have the eBook. You could do it yourself. Because maybe you could do shit on yourself. It's not hard, but some people, they don't have time, or whatever the case may be. We here for you too. So tap in, man. Righteous Consultant 333, man. Like and subscribe, man. We not taking no for an answer, y'all. We not having bad credit, man. We not being broke this year, man. We about to be rich, generational wealth, abundance. We have to have our own businesses, and we about to do it up, man. Think big, man. Don't have a poor mindset. It's nothing wrong being broke. I was broke. You can fix that, but having a poor mindset, that's a whole different animal. Stop having poor mindsets. Have a rich mindset. Y'all stay up, man. Love y'all.